Leaked! I got the documents that reveal the Chiefs' game plan for how to stop the Tush push. Thank you to Joshua Williams for sending them our direction. Welcome in to this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. Joshua Williams, he was on the Up and Adams show with the lovely Kay Adams on the FanDuel network, and he described how the Chiefs plan to stop the tush push, what they did against Buffalo, and what they should be looking to do against Philadelphia. During the week, he's, Steve Spagnuolo, telling us we have to get these stops. We have to get these stops. A lot of times you get into the game, and it's not exactly what you did at practice, but there's so many other factors. You being tired, them going to right to the line and quick hitting. I think our defense just did a good job of getting there. Everybody getting in their gaps, shooting their gaps, and we picked up the stops because of that. So, there it is. There's the script. The game plan for how to stop the tush push, according to Josh Williams. It's number 1, get in the gap. Number 2, shoot the gap, and then pick up the stop. So, sounds pretty self-explanatory. I would think that they are going to take the same approach against Philadelphia here when it comes to stopping this tush push. And, the Bills, we'll go over their numbers here in just a bit of how successful they were in these tush push and quarterback sneak situations in the past. But you think about the Eagles, they were the first ones to make this really popular. They made this mainstream and a huge part of their offense over the last couple of seasons. Their success rate with the good old tush push, the little tushy, this season is at 82.4%. That's an extremely high number. So if you're the Kansas City Chiefs, you're going into this game and you're thinking, all right, we did this against Buffalo this way. We have to be able to do the same thing again because Philadelphia is likely to do it even more than Buffalo did and do it at a higher success rate. So this is a huge key to the game plan. And it looks like Kansas City has the solution for how to slow it down. So let's ask you, our pinned comment today, will the Chiefs be able to stop the tush push? Will they have the better tushy? Type Y for yes, in for no. Weigh in on our pinned comment today and let us know what you think. I am headed to New Orleans. We are loading up, driving down there on Sunday afternoon. And we're going to bring you Super Bowl coverage from Radio Row all week long. And in addition to this program that you are watching, I will also be providing you updates on my X feed, formerly known as Twitter, at Tyler Jones Live. I am closing in on 8,000 subscribers on X. Chiefs Kingdom, I would love you to follow me on X and enjoy our journey together throughout the Super Bowl and help me get to 8,000 followers on X. And here's the deal I'll offer you. For the first 10 people that follow me from today's video, I will follow you back on X. So let's see who can get there first. Follow me at Tyler Jones Live for Super Bowl coverage from New Orleans. All right, so speaking of the tush push, here is something intriguing to watch. I don't think most people know this. Did you know a touchdown in a short yardage situation at the goal line can be rewarded if the defense jumps off sides excessively? And you may be wondering, Tyler, why are you bringing this up? How is this relevant to this situation? Well, it almost happened in the NFC Championship game. Might I present you my PowerPoint slideshow here of what exactly happened here? The Eagles were doing their classic tush push and trying to get across the goal line. And there was a number of times where the Washington Commanders were jumping off sides, trying to get a head start. And it almost reached a breaking point where a penalty was ultimately called on them and could have led to just a free touchdown for Philadelphia. So with all that said, this is something to keep an eye on, is that you don't want to approach the tush push in the way the Washington Commanders did, because it ultimately could result in the officials having the power to give 3 points to the Philadelphia Eagles. Nick Sirianni, the Eagles head coach, he had this to say on the tush-push antics from the Washington Commanders. I said to the referees on the side, hey, they keep doing this. It could be a touchdown, right? And they said, yeah, that is correct. In fact, Sean Hockley, who was the official for the NFC Championship game, the son of the legendary Ed Hockley with the guns and all, he warned, he made it known that a penalty could be called. This wasn't just Sirianni blowing smoke here. Sean Hockley delivered this warning saying the following: Washington has been advised that at some point the referee can award a score if this type of behavior happens again. For now, it's a replay of second down. I personally believe that the Chiefs will show more discipline, that they'll be more disciplined than what Washington was in those situations, in that circumstance, that hopefully it won't get to this point where you're worried about potentially giving up a touchdown because you're jumping off sides excessively and trying to, time to snap and all that. I hope that's the case, but we'll see. Speaking of the tush push, let's ask you guys this. A lot of people hate it, want to see it out of football. Should the tush push be banned? Type B for ban, type K for keep. Weigh in and let us know if you think it should be gone. I personally am a fan of the tush push. I don't think it should be banned. But what do you think? Let us know. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the place to go for daily fantasy made easy. Here's how it works. Choose two or more players on any given category. Get the choice of more or less, whether you're talking fantasy points in football, rebounds in basketball, goals in hockey, all sorts of different categories to choose from. Go to PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. And PrizePicks got a couple great deals they're offering. They will give you $50 to play for free when you play $5. You don't even have to win the money. And on PrizePicks right now, you can win up to 1,000 times your money. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with PrizePicks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. PrizePicks is also giving away a free pick for the big game, where Patrick Mahomes will only need 1 yard to win. If you're correct on at least one more stat projection, you can win real cash. So you may be asking, Tyler, what are you doing on PrizePicks for the big game? I got Patrick Mahomes to have more than half a passing yard. Also going with Saquon Barkley, because I got to pick somebody from the Eagles. They have more than half a rushing or receiving touchdown. If both these hit and I put $20 down, that turns into $50 on PrizePicks. Play along with me. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. The link is in the comments and description of today's video. All right. We will shift gears now. Let's continue on the tush-push conversation. So, with the success the Chiefs had at stopping the tush-push and the quarterback sneak against Buffalo, the question simply becomes, did they figure something out here? Because you think about this, going in to the AFC Championship game, did you know the Chiefs allowed 32 straight fourth down conversions on quarterback sneaks? So they adjusted. Spags looked like he figured something out. Josh Allen had a lot of success on quarterback sneaks. Prior to the AFC Championship game, he was 9 for 9 on quarterback sneak attempts when he needed a first down. So, with that said, you knew this was coming, that the Chiefs were going to see this against Buffalo and against Philadelphia, and Spags was going to plan accordingly, and it looks like they have this figured out for now. Sirianni, speaking to the media this week, has made it known they're not going away from it either. He said this: yeah, you look at every time you go into a game, I don't think it's a secret. Teams are going to know that we're running that. And anytime you go into that, you look at all the tape, you watch every quarterback sneak that the defense has defended for the past couple of years. You just don't stop it at this year. Like, how has the coordinator planned to stop this for the past 2-3 years? So you'll do that. And we've looked at the ones from the Buffalo game. They're obviously very good at it. We're very good at it too. So it's in Spags we trust. They are well aware that the Chiefs figured something out here in terms of stopping this tush push. Now we just wait for the game to see how it all plays out. For continuing Chiefs coverage, live from New Orleans all next week, subscribe now to the Kansas City Chiefs Report for free. YouTube.com/ChiefsTV. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.